We are back in Gleba, and I am sure this is somewhat of a familiar sight to some of you. Have any of you had this happen to you? Everything's spoiling. I'd set this up last episode and didn't really have a plan for what I was going to do, and now that we found out it kind of works, right? We got all this bioflux that's about to spoil, but I think we're okay. I can finish this design by making sure everything, the spoilage goes where it needs to go, basically. We want to burn it in the heating towers, but I also want to make sure it gets to where it needs to go. The nice thing about spoilage is that it doesn't spoil, right? So that's good. We always want a bunch of spoilage here so that I can make nutrients. Let's expand this just a little bit. And then I can take all the spoilage down. And we need yet more stack inserters. Okay. Terrible idea, right? This is like the worst. But we've got nutrients coming here. And these are just seeds now, so I can do slow belts like that. All right, so we're cleaning things up, aren't we? Wow, we already turned all those nutrients, or all the spoilage into nutrients, huh? Crazy. Okay, so I desperately need to clean up the final deal here. Should I expand the bioflux a little bit? I think I need to. And then we can do the final bit of spoilage like so. Yeah, that's fine. This cannot keep up. We need better outputs like that. Cool, okay, we're getting on both sides now. That's good. And then I only want this to work if what? Okay, our bioflux spoiled now, so we're going to need to deal with that. But other than that, it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. We only want this to work. Let's see, we only want the nutrients to work, though, if we need it to. So if we have Yamako and Jelly Nut on these belts... How do I do that? Can I actually read these contents? No, yes. Read contents. Include in crafting. Include fuel. Read ingredients. Okay, so I think part of in-craft recipe. Yes. We want to know if there's Yamako in here, basically. If there's Yamako in here, right? And there's no Yamako because the output is full here. But if there's Yamako, then we... no. If there's Yamako and we need the nutrients. How do I check that? Man, I'm just getting a vibe from this music. Oh, boy. Whatever, better than nothing here. If there's Yamako... Oh, where's that Yamako? If there is Yamako... And then we can read this. Had I not already read the belt contents, all belts? So let's see, we have... wait a second. We're reading all the... it only lasts up to the splitter. I see. Okay, so we need another red belt here. And here, right? We want to read everything. And it's only going to read up to there, which is... Yeah, no, that'll work. Okay. So, let's see. We want... Now we want to enable it if the nutrients are less than, say, 10. Okay. Probably worth doing something like... Sorry. Something like that. So this one is going to read the nutrients going to Bioflex. This one's going to read the nutrients going to these things, right? So I think I can just then shift right click, shift left click. So if we need nutrients on this belt, this will work. And if we need nutrients on this belt, this will work. So we'll get nutrients either way. And we're only going to insert this if we have Yamako that needs to be processed and if we have Jelly Nut that needs to be processed. So let me... Sure. So Yamako or Jelly Nut. And the way to do that is something like if Jelly Nut is greater than 0, we'll have this inserter work. If Yamako is... less than? No, greater than 0. Yeah, if there's Jelly Nut in here, we'll insert some spoilage and make nutrients. If Yamako needs nutrients, then we'll take care of that. And in any case, this will pretty much always work. No, I think I need to do the same thing here, right? Yeah, I don't even... No, this is a mess. I guess I'll get the seeds back where they need to go, and then we'll keep working. Over at the Jelly Nut, we've sent the seeds back here. If they go in here and spoil, we can just put them in a heating tower. That doesn't do anything. It'll just burn the spoilage. And then I've, let's see, this is disabled, so it's not going to plant the seeds. I don't think there's any room anyways. Yeah, okay. And we'll figure all that out later. Oh, actually, we'll figure it out right now. Let me put a constant combinator, and here's where I will control everything. So let's hook this up here and say, let's see, what's a good signal for this? How about heart? How about if our heart is 1? If we love Gleba, then we will activate this. So now I can do if heart is greater than 0, enable this. Same thing with the Yamako. If heart is greater than 0, then we will enable that. And now I can change this to be 1, and our Jelly Nut will start working, and our Yamako will start working, and then I will disable that. That's not the way to do it, is it? Is there a button? Is there like a power switch? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want a power switch. Oh well, I'll just change that constant combinator to 1 whenever I want some Yamako to test out this system. Cool. So some's going to come right now. I have Jelly Nut in here, and this is not working. And the reason it's not working is because I don't have Jelly Nut in there. It's not reading these because I have it not set to read the contents. All right, cool. Excellent. So now this is working, in fact. It's not fast enough to do much, so let's put in speed modules. And then my plan was to do beacons, actually. Okay, cool. So that's enough to start the process. Of course, the Yamako is slow to get here. It is blue belts all the way. Okay. Probably worth putting this exactly halfway between Jelly Nut and Yamako, right? Because otherwise... the jelly's already spoiling. Oh, this Jelly Nut had been sitting inside. Yeah, this Jelly Nut had been sitting inside here for a while. Might be worth putting another heating tower and just getting rid of everything. Oh, that is actually kind of slow to get rid of. Interesting. Okay, well... never mind, I don't want that. Anyways, we really need to do something with this Bioflux. Oh, it has been so long already. I still have a bunch of these. I think we're ready now to figure out the ore. So we need to turn everything into ore so that it won't spoil, right? Okay, so we do need bacteria to get this process started. But in order to get the first bacteria, we need to turn the jelly into iron and then turn the Yamako into copper, right? Okay, and then we need, let's see, to figure this out, which I copy and pasted it. And productivity, I think? No. Speed? How fast is this? 1 second, and it takes 6 jelly. So yeah, I probably don't need speed so much. And I'm out of stack inserters. Let's tell my Skua to grab some stack inserters. Like 100 from Novice. And then the question is, do we want any of this other stuff? I think I do. Probably don't need as much, maybe? Let's change this to the numbers I need. All right, so asking for a few green belts too, just so I have it. And now it will go to Volcanus and come back to Gleba when all requests are satisfied. Hopefully that'll be automatic and I don't have to wait for anything. And then I need to get rid of the spoilage again. All right. Nutrients. There's always nutrients, eh? Always nutrients that we need. So how do I... What's the best way to get nutrients here? Should I just make this a bot base? No, I know what I need. I need to put nutrients on a half stack with the bioflux. Let's do that. How do I do that? I want this to be on one side like so. So then I can side load the nutrients like that. And now we have nutrients going to nutrients? Sure. I actually needed nutrients. How is that getting nutrients? From there. Okay. Yeah, and I clearly also need spoilage coming off here in there. And now we need jelly. Oh, I never got the seeds for the Yamako mash. Okay, let me run that where it needs to go. All right, ran it all the way back, and I need to make sure... Yeah, we'll figure it out. That they'll get spoilage built up in there, and next time I go over there, I'll burn it all in a heating tower or whatever. Back up to where we were. Okay, so now we're getting more nutrients here. And it's all spoiled. And we need more Yamako, so let's set this to 1 for a few seconds. Oh, and I'll remember to turn it off, I guess. Okay, but here... This is all spoiling. We're not getting the things we need. Because we don't have the Yamako. Right. Because we're not getting the Yamako. Okay. Anyways, I think my plan was then to see if we can direct insert. No, I can't direct insert. Unless I can do... Yeah, just the stuff I want. Just the... Let's see, was this one iron? No, this was copper. Just the copper bacteria, and this one will just be the iron. I won't be able to scale this up, but that's okay. That doesn't work. And we've got spoilage there. Okay. So then I needed to output spoilage. Onto this belt like that, and we can use blue belts for now. I don't even have blue belts, huh? Alright, we'll get blue belts handcrafted. Alright, what's gonna happen here now? We don't have the mash. Why don't we have the mash? Oh, it's because it's slow, yeah. All right, but I mean, this is good, right? I think this is good. Okay. Okay, so we've got some bacteria now, and now I need to... Ah, dang it. That's not far enough. Yeah, I needed to rethink this design. I mean, I guess I can... no, I really can't. This is awful. Alright, we'll... do something like this, I guess. Alright. And now... Actually, I might have needed a chest here, right? Okay, we've got some copper bacteria now. And I just need to get it here. No, this doesn't work. This really doesn't work. I mean, it kind of works. But not good enough. We're getting some copper ore. We're going to get some copper ore in this chest. We just need to make sure this keeps moving. And it is... Oh, so hideous. It is so horribly hideous. Hilarious. Okay, so we're getting spoilage in here, and we're getting copper ore and bacteria. Now, what do we do with the spoilage? I mean, I could freaking do this, I think. No, I can't, because the bioflux will completely back up. I need to... clear it out of the way here. And actually, does everything have to go there? No, we gotta filter out the spoilage. This just isn't gonna work. It's just not gonna do what I need it to do. Ah, messed that up. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the stuff. How much spores are we doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So we still... I see. The bioflux here is stopping this from moving around. I think possibly the way to fix this might be to keep this flowing. So just the bioflux I want to keep flowing here. And then I can just run it like that. And now the bioflux will keep going in circles. Is that what I want, though? I don't know if that's what I want. This isn't working because everything's spoiling. And, oh, right, we don't have that inserter there. Yeah, we definitely need these to be stack inserters, I think. Wow, we are just unlucky with the iron. I guess it's just a 1 in 10 chance. Wow, we've got so much copper bacteria. Cool. Okay, so this actually does create a lot of copper ore with just a little bit. I was wondering if the bacteria was so quick to run out. Wait a second. I thought the sorry, what did I think? This copper bacteria is slower to spoil than this bacteria is. I thought it was going to be an ending cycle. I thought it was going to be a cycle that ends because as this copper bacteria gets staler and staler, this bacteria outputting gets staler and staler until all of it eventually goes to nothing. But it looks like this is fresher. So, like, we might not run out of bacteria in this box. Same in here? Oh, we got so much. Interesting. Okay. Okay, this is promising. Now I just need to have a way to get the iron out of here because I've totally blocked off every possible output here. So stupid. All right, I know what we need. We need to have this be the copper as well. And the iron as well. Okay, so this is just a super slow trickle of everything. That's not gonna do the trick. But hey, a super slow trickle is better than nothing, yeah? It's better than nothing, you guys. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's so weird. This is such a stupid design. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe we won't have any issues. Just maybe. And for now, let's just dump it into chests here. Obviously, this is going to go to furnaces, right? Because that's what we need ore to do. And it does. It looks like we're never going to run out of bacteria. That's so weird. Or was that only because we're making fresh bacteria here? Is that why? Maybe this automatically requests the fresh bacteria. But no! The stale bacteria in here, it definitely gives me fresh bacteria. That's not what I expected. Okay, fantastic. So now that I have some bacteria, do I even need to mess around with any of this stuff? Wait, what is happening here? We've backed up on Bioflux. That's a problem, right? I guess I need... Oh, it's because it's coming out of here. Yeah. I need to split this off, I think. And have it go here as well. But if... I need to get it on the other side. And the best way to do that is... Wow, I cannot think right now. Something like that. And that'll block off these slots. Okay, and it might be time to get more Yamako and stuff in here. So let's set that to 1 again. Okay, I mean, who knows? I don't know what I'm doing, you guys, but this is pretty fun. I don't know what I'm doing, but this is pretty fun. You know what? I do want this to spoil it eventually, though, right? If it doesn't spoil, then, like, what are we even doing here? Okay, apparently I need these to be faster. Fast belts, please. Okay. So the jelly nut's the first to arrive. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with this design, I think. The jelly nut's the first to arrive. But, I mean, it's working. We're getting ore. That's so funny. We are running out of bacteria, it looks like. Oh, no, just because we don't have the Bioflux. But we'll get Bioflux as soon as that Yamako gets here, right? We still got nutrients on the belts. These things are, you know, they've got what they need. The Bioflux will be pretty fresh. I think it'll be pretty fresh. Because this stuff's pretty fresh. Yeah, Bioflux pretty fresh. And then... yeah, we're using the stale copper bacteria and getting super fresh copper bacteria. Hey! Oh, and this is like average freshness, huh? Interesting. But some... Okay, sorry, I just want to watch. When this gets to 0, to all 50 turn to ore? That's not what I expect. I guess I would have expected it to be smart enough that each individual bacteria would spoil. But no, it's all going to spoil at once, huh? Okay. Okay. I mean, this seems to be working, though, right? Seems to be working. Cool. And we've got lots of this stuff. I meant to use a filter. Oh well, we'll just put it all in here. Wow, that's actually a fair bit of ore. Okay, so let me think what I want to do here. I think I want now to say if we need more ore, do this, you know, set the heart equal to 1. Right, that was kind of my idea. And then we also need we need all this stuff for other for other things here, but I think I'm ready for like a furnace stack. I have 23 electric furnaces. Probably should have picked up some more furnaces here, but that's okay. Let's drop everything down that we need. Oh, there were some other things here, right? Some more ammo maybe, just in case I need to fill up some turrets here. I do not want to drop an asteroid. Maybe some repair packs. I guess I can't drop half a stack down. Should I drop down a full stack? Yeah. Let's drop down a full stack and then request it from Volcanus. And I want to send it back for furnaces, right? From Volcanus. And yeah, let's just get all that stuff. And come on back, no problem. Okay. So let's see here. Is it time to set up? Actually, has this been working for a while? Ah. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, I think. Let's turn off the heart. Let's turn off the heart, please. Ah. Wait, is that enough to do it? That's how to do it, right? Yeah. We just turn it on. Disabled. Okay, cool. And good, yeah, we planted trees. So that's good. We didn't just completely run out, hopefully. All right, and then we'll hopefully be processing a bunch of this stuff. We are stopped because spoilage is stopped. We filled up on spoilage. So I want to take this spoilage back to our power. Maybe I did want blue belts, actually, because that burns way faster than the yellow belts can supply. But I think my spoilage is... I don't want to produce enough spoilage, really, that's going to be an issue. So, yeah, that's good. All right, Bioflex is working again. These things. Now, let's see. I want to only... Interesting. I only want these to work if we need more bacteria. So let's say only do this if the copper bacteria is less than a certain amount. Say 150. So we'll have 3 stacks. And only do this if the iron bacteria is less than 150. And then I do want this to knock it back up. Okay, so we got iron and copper flowing now into chests, and I want to be able to read these and then use something like, if this is low, set heart equal to 1. If this is low, set heart equal to 1. But actually, I don't know if that's necessary right now. Let's just, I guess, let it run. Did I turn off the heart? I turned off the heart. Cool. And it looks like this... Ah, yeah, we need to also allow iron ore and copper ore in these inserters here, because otherwise that output gets jammed when it spoils. Okay, cool. So that's looking good. It seems like we have a lot of spoilage here, and we need the stack inserters, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, you can see the copper bacteria is not working because we have enough. The iron bacteria is working because we don't have enough. Cool, and I think productivity in pretty much everything, and then we can work on beacons. And that's probably effective. Yeah, wow. I think actually the productivity gives me 4 iron bacteria, not just 1. I was... Yeah. If I had thought more about that, I'd been like, no, productivity is not good in here because it's like Covarex. And it will only give me like 1 bacteria or something. I guess it's very different from Covarex. Covarex takes a lot of input and gives you just a little more output than it takes as input. Anyways, do I want this to be productivity? No, I don't think so. And then what else might I want as productivity? These are all productivity. Let's add in some beacons here. We will quickly get rid of our jelly nut and Yamako. That's good. And then we definitely need... Yeah, it's interesting how it's not really balanced, is it? That's okay. That'll spoil, and then we'll get rid of it. This isn't working because we have enough bacteria? Yes, indeed. Very cool. Anyways, I said something about furnace stacks, didn't I? I said something about furnace stacks, didn't I? So let me do that. The old small wooden poles combined with productivity and speed beacons. Hilarious. And then very good. We have some of these, and I don't need those to be the good ones, do I? Actually, the yellow inserters are fast enough, aren't they? And I think the strategy here is going to be buffer all of this stuff like crazy. Okay. Yeah, and then I need to figure out exactly how much of the stackage do I want, and possibly a lot, I don't know. So let's set up a little mall, I think. Actually, should I run them all down? I think I should run them all down. Let's turn this belt around. I have no idea if I need way more iron and copper on Gleba. I assume I do, but also I'm an optimist. And who knows? Maybe this will be just fine. Oops. All right, so we got copper, we got iron. Let's do something with it. Let's do something with it. At long last, I'll use this this green circuit thing that I randomly set up and then did absolutely nothing with. So, we can just put it... Is this ratio actually closer to 1-to-1? It is, isn't it? I think it is. Maybe I'll just do 1-to-1. Green circuits, perhaps, pretty much done as soon as I get some red inserters going. And funnily enough, we've run out of power, which is delightful, I would say. The spoilage is not doing the trick here. It's not. Oh, it's not even close. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. We get a spike from our steam turbine, and then we're done. So I'll shut off the beacons. Because we don't need all those beacons being power hungry there. That should immediately help. Right? Hold on. Oh no, the beacons are still working. I have to go up there and actually rip them out. For some reason I thought marking them for deconstruction would do the trick. Do I have enough beacons elsewhere that it just wasn't a big effect? No, that was a pretty big effect. Okay, and then we need to make sure we have, what, jelly nut going over here? Which, one way to do that could be to just have some power over by my jelly nut. Oh, we have a lot of seeds in here. Nice. We have a lot of seeds in here? We do. Wow, we're full of seeds. That's crazy. No spoilage yet, though, because those seeds... Wait. Those seeds don't spoil. Why did I think seeds spoiled? Wow, I was so worried about the seeds spoiling. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm just looking over to make sure I got jelly nut coming. I do. Okay, so, like, maybe I can just turn that off now, right? Was that enough? Was that enough? Yeah, I mean... I just like having a little burst of stuff to make sure everything's working. Got lots of ore. Let's see, I can read this and see how much ore I have. Oh, that's a good use for display, right? Let's display how much ore we have. Oh, I can't just say... Huh. Show in chart. Okay, so this displays or if the ore is greater than 0. So I could say, instead of that, I could say like, alert, we don't have any. If it's less than 1,000. So like that doesn't do much, but that's okay. Oh, we need to connect it in order for us to get that. Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay. So we definitely have more than 1,000 ore. And the way to check that is something like so. Okay, but we're almost out of iron ore, actually. Let's see. Is this going to work from 0? It should, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. And then we'll get some bacteria at some point. It's just a little slow. We don't have power. Maybe I should get rid of this beacon or get rid of these beacons. Yeah, let me get rid of these beacons. They were unnecessary and just power hungry. Oh, we haven't gotten any bioflux, so we haven't gotten any nutrients. That's a bit of a problem with this design, I think. We're slow to get nutrients. It probably would be better if... Yeah, wait, how do I get nutrients fast? Like, what's the fastest way to get nutrients? I guess it's spoilage? We can't make biomash or bioflux without nutrients because those things are only made in the biochambers. So yeah, our only option is to get nutrients from spoilage. So I need to keep some spoilage here for sure. And then I guess make this faster, which it's speed moduled. Oh well, it's fine, right? That's fine. And the bioflux is fresh and everything's good. Just item ingredient shortage because we're not getting the Yamako fast enough, pretty much. Okay, interesting. Oh, and possibly these inserter conditions might have messed it up a little bit because we're waiting until we get the Yamako and Jelly Nut in here before it starts. But it shouldn't be that slow. I think we're fine. I think the startup is just a little slow, but that's okay. We'll have more buffer. We won't be too low, right? I won't let this get to 0. It'll be at 1,000 or whatever. And cool, yeah, now we have some iron bacteria and copper bacteria. So this does start up from 0, and it looked like all the spoilage cleared out of the system eventually. And we just need power, right? We need fuel to power up turbines. And one way to do that is to get Jelly Nut to power the heating towers, because that was a pretty efficient way to do it. Yeah, we're out of accumulators now. It's nighttime. Yeah, once we go through our solar panels, we struggle. But the nice thing is we got a bit of them all going, and I left room for beacons, which I think is a good idea. What do I want to do here? I guess this is a bus. Is this going to be a bus space? Is it a bus space, eh? Hey, look at that. We got a main bus on Gleba. Half belts galore. And I definitely got to fix this power situation. Let's fix the power situation. First, what do I have in here that I can send down? Furnaces, that's right. All right. Power. Which possibly the strategy here is to get steam turbines, right? Yeah, that's the thing we needed. We needed steam turbines, which I can make now. Awesome. Okay, I'm also making some belts too, because we kind of ran out. I was going to fix where I was taking my spoilage by taking it up here, so I had more room in this little bus small area. Okay, and to do that, we needed some belts. All right, let's see here. We did not get a red inserter there, so let's fix that. And we will soon have enough for steam turbines. Yeah, like I said, let me fix this spoilage belt. Also, let's try to foolproof this by only having a solar panel, maybe 2, and an accumulator charge these inserters here, so these always function as fast as possible. And we didn't have a rare, but we do have an uncommon. Okay. Those inserters are power hungry? 87 kilowatts. Yeah, they are power hungry. That's okay. That should help. And then, yeah. Leaving that blue at the end, I think might help. Actually, no, it doesn't help, does it? I was going to say it helps the stack inserters to work a little more efficiently, but only if maybe the spoilage is on two sides of the belt. But that's okay. We cleared out all the spoilage. We cleared out all of this stuff. We got more iron ore. We need more iron ore. So let's pump more crops into the system and maybe try to automate. Excellent. We've already got some steam turbines there. Maybe try to automate the heart situation. So I want to make sure we have like an ore thing here, right? Let's see what these are all about. Selector combinators. Should I send some red circuits down here? I think that's probably a good idea because I'm not ready to get plastic, I don't think. Red circuits, rocket capacity, 1,000. Okay, then. Let's send 1,000 red circuits from Volcanus to Gleba. Should help. How are we powering this? We don't have nutrients, do we? We don't have enough jelly nut in there for it to say... Oh, does that red line, does that never spoil? Yummy value. I'm just not noticing yummy value, 2 megajoules. That's funny. There's a lot of stuff to do here on Gleba. Can't do any of it without power, though. That'll be the last thing I do is try to get a little better power going on over by my jelly nut. Maybe I'll take an accumulator and say if the accumulator charge is below a certain amount, then insert jelly nut. Of course, we're not going to have any jelly nut unless my heart equals 1. We'll see. Okay, here we are in the jelly nut wetlands. What kind of wetlands are these? Red coral marsh, huh? Red vein bulges. All right, but pretty much jelly nut, right? Wait, what do I put jelly nut soil on? Jelly nut wetlands. There, these darker purple things. The red coral marsh really looks like the jelly nut wetlands. Anyways, but for now we're good. We got water in here. We just need to load up the jelly nut. So what's the way to do that? Yeah, we'll just use landfill. I got plenty of it. And have it go straight here. And then even if that turns into spoilage, no problem. Where are my big power poles at? There they at. And I'm out of the small ones. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, wait. That spoilage could come in handy, huh? Not that handy, but it burns super fast. Crazy fast. Of course, it only gets the temperature up a little bit. This will take a while. It will indeed. But the jelly nut should help, right? Oops. Let's use the spoilage first so that I can put all the jelly nut in there. And then we're done with the jelly nut. Why are we done with the jelly nut? Because my heart is back to 0, huh? I already turned that off. Oh, I took away. Yeah, that's right. I took it away. All right, well, how has the SCUA been doing? We've got our red circuits. And we're almost to Gleba. Okay. And yeah, we've learned that the seeds don't spoil, so I don't need to worry about that. Silly me, silly me. Should I just get some more here? So slow. Oh, because it's low power. Disaster. But eventually, it's just fine. Alright, that wasn't necessary, was it? Maybe it was necessary, actually. What's our temperature at? Oh, yeah, we're such low temperature. Huh. Huh. Yeah, maybe I do just have this run for a while. How's the ore situation? Oh, we're out of iron ore. Come on, iron ore. All right, we've got some iron ore now. Yeah, we used all our iron to make the belts. That's what happened there. Okay, now I guess I should disable copper bacteria if we have enough copper. So I can cut this one. Okay, this is cut out if we have enough copper bacteria. And then let's cut out this. How do I do that? We need to hook it up to these power poles. Okay, so now we are reading, on this power pole, we're reading copper and iron. We just don't have any iron. And we'll say, stop. Which one did I say? This one here. Stop doing this, or only do it if copper ore is less than 1,000. Yes? Yes. And only do this if iron is less than 1,000. And that will enable it. Yes, when there's no iron ore signal. That counts as iron being less than 0. But this is done. We are done making more copper ore right now. We're only going to make iron ore. Cool. And this is disabled because we have enough copper bacteria. Yeah, okay, so this will use our Yumako mash, which I'm not sure that's what we want to do. But it's fine, I think. Right, this will still run even though we're not using this better cycle, the cultivation. Yeah, but that's okay. Let's get red circuits down here. That was all I needed. And then we will make some selector combinators. Now the selector combinator allows us to output a signal if what, and where should I do it? Power it up like that. Red wire reads the lesser of but it's right, it's not going to read iron if there's nothing in here. So I think that's where I want to have a constant combinator, which will add a iron and a copper signal of just one would be fine, so that we always have a signal of copper and iron. That means actually that these are going to be reading. Let me just check. Does this read one? Yeah, that will also read one iron ore, and I'm okay with that, I think. So now I just need to output the signal, and I think I want to use a decider. Is that right? And we'll say that if... Let's see. This inputs... I need to change that to sort ascending. So now I'll have the lower of the signals be iron. And if the lower signal is less than... Yeah, on the red network, if it's... I guess we say if it's less than 1,000, or if the copper is less than 1,000. But now I don't need the selector combinator, do I? Silly me. I did not know deciders could do that, actually. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll just do it there. Right? Yeah. Cool. We'll say then output a heart of 1. Okay, now the problem here is that the heart is always going to equal 1 because we're not getting iron ore fast enough. So how do I fix that? How do I make sure we have iron ore fast enough? Do I make this faster? I think I just have to, oh, so much. Yeah, I think I just need more of this. which I didn't set up my base to do. So, in fact, let's just cut our processing, right? That's a good solution. That's a terrible solution. And I'm very angry at myself for this. But I just want a functioning automatic base, and then we can expand. Except it's going to be super hard to expand. I think actually what I want to do is I want to have this be my starter base, and then I'll set up something way better. Cool. So now we will back up. Yeah, now we will back up on iron ore. And eventually we'll get 1,000, and then we will stop. Uh-oh. Disabled. But my heart is 1, right? Hold on. I set this up wrong. Oh, yeah, and then I didn't hook that up to the network. So let's see. Yeah, I'll just have everything feeding into itself, right? I think I'm okay with that. So then I just need to take, well, like that. And run the red wire down to here. Okay, and now we have a heart of 1 everywhere. And we can enable that if we need to. And this is up to temp. This is up to temp, baby. Let's go. We've got power. Sort of. Is this enough power? Yeah, I think we have a fair bit of capacity now. I think we have enough. Yeah, Steam's full. Yeah, Steam's full here. So we'll see what happens at nighttime, but I think we could be okay. It's these assembly machines that are bumping that. It's not a matter of not enough steam or whatever. Cool, okay. So yeah, solar power covers most things, and then these turbines hit the boosts. Cool, okay. And yeah, I don't know if this is okay. It's fine, it'll burn through the spoilage. And then we'll build up enough iron ore, and then we'll stop producing stuff here. Yamako Mash is just now getting where it needs to go. We're slow. We weren't planting seeds, and then we burned through all the Yamako that we had. Okay. I think we'll be fine. We'll see. It'll be fun. A fun adventure. Yeah, a very fun adventure, huh? Well, this was fun, and next time there'll be more. Until then, y'all take care.